Get to the other big story we're following tonight, the federal workforce fallout under the Trump administration. And right now the clock is ticking for employees to accept the president's buyout offer. It's a part of a push to drastically reduce the size of the federal workforce.
Yeah, and we know there have been so many questions about this offer and other actions from Trump's newly formed Department of Government Efficiency. Tonight, our team is getting you answers from trusted sources. Our Rafael Sanchez-Cruz is focusing on that so-called buyout offer, and Lionel Donovan is looking at what's next for USAID workers who have found themselves really in the Trump administration's crosshairs.
But Rafa, let's start with you. You're outside the Department of Labor where a protest just wrapped up.
Yeah, that's right, Leslie Lorenzo. As we know, the Trump administration is offering that proposed buyout. It would be full pay and benefits through September 30th for those federal workers who accept this buyout. But of course, there's skepticism about whether the government can actually provide this offer. So we know there's a lot of questions, a lot of people getting bombarded with these emails. And that's why we consulted with civil rights attorney Linda Correa. Now, she provides assessment to employees regarding these types of negotiations, and this is her take on the proposed buyout. Let's listen.
Is this buyout legal? And as they're approaching to make a decision.
Well, there's certainly a lot of questions about the proposed buyout. As far as we know, Congress hasn't appropriated money for a program like this. Generally, the government doesn't pay people to not work for several months.
What kind of legal issues would I run into if this is determined to be illegal because there is insufficient funds and I did accept it?
If you resign from your job, you pretty much don't have any rights. You would be in a difficult position to try to, go back and say, actually, I want to keep working.
Attorney Linda Correa says the stipulations in the buyouts have been changing by the day, but in the latest version,
You would be waiving all of your rights to bring any claims in the future. So in exchange for the benefit that they're saying that they're going to provide.
Correa foresees a potential long legal battle about the legality of the program and the payments, leaving those who accept the offer in limbo.
If you resign from a job, you're not eligible for unemployment. So if you're promised payment for a period of time and that doesn't come through, in the interim, while the lawyers and the government sort it out, you may be without income for a while.
Correa says that if there are massive terminations in the federal government, that's when rights and remedies would be triggered for federal workers. But until then, here we're just talking about something that's the decision of every federal worker. I'm told by many people that I've been talking to that they're getting bombarded with these emails to accept this offer. Live outside of the Department of Labor, I'm Rafael Sanchez-Cruz, WUSA 9.
Yeah, it's an impossible decision, and they have 10 days to make a decision that impacts their whole family's trajectory.
And I think every worker should hear what Linda has to say there. If you resign, you
You're
have
waiving
no
your
rights.
rights. Yeah.
That's it. All right, Rafa, thank you. And